In a land where shadows ruled and hope flickered faintly, a flame was destined to rise.
They called her Cinderella, for she dwelt among the ashes, yet within her heart burned a light brighter than any flame.
Day after day, she carried burdens heavier than her shoulders were meant to bear. To her stepmother, Ella was nothing but a servant, a shadow in her own home.
And her stepsisters? Spoiled and vain, they delighted in her sorrow.
Alone in silence, her tears fell unseen to bang, like rain into ashes.
But beyond those cold walls, the garden breathed of
In her voice, small grief braided into song and
and in that fragile smile, a light was born, a light the darkness could not steal. And where gentleness blossomed, cruelty soon followed.
they carried their mother's cruelty in laughter sharpened like knives. To them, kindness was weakness, and weakness a thing to laugh at. Tend to the hearth, girl.
You are forbidden from attending the royal ball.
Dreams are fragile things, yet even the heart...
Where others saw only parchment and privilege, Ella saw the promise of a world she had never touched.
Behind ire and oaks, dreams seemed caged.
When despair whispered is loudest, the night began to stir with secrets of hope. In her quiet plea, the universe itself seemed to lean closer, listening.
And when hope felt most distant,
Even the smallest seeds of earth can bloom into wonders under magic's touch. Where despair once sat in silence, wonder now rolled forth on...
even the humblest of creatures carry greatness when seen through the eyes of magic.
And with a gentle touch of light, sorrow's rags began to shine like dreams.
From ashes and threads, a vision of grace was born beneath the stars.
Beauty revealed itself, not from riches, but from the light within her heart.
And upon her steps, light itself chose to follow, resting in glass and stars. And so, kindness met with magic, gifting her a chance beyond imagination. Each step forward was a promise that dreams, too, deserved a journey. For the first time, the world opened its doors to her, carried by hope and light.
And so, beneath the endless stars, her journey began toward destiny. And on the horizon, the promise of a night that could change everything awaited.
Before her stood not just a palace, but a dream too vast to deny.
Even amidst nobility, her light shone brightest, for it was born of grace. Every step she took was a song, and the world could not help but listen. Every step she took was a song, and the world could not help but listen. She had walked unnoticed all her life, yet tonight, all eyes belonged to her.
And in that single glance, the world stilled. for destiny had spoken.
Where others saw a girl in glass slippers, he saw the flame within her heart.
The knight leaned closer, eager to witness what fate had composed. Two souls, long apart, now moved as one, as if they had always known the steps.
In the heart of the grand hall, a love story began to burn brighter than the chandeliers above.
But destiny waits for no dream, and the first chime had begun to whisper. But destiny waits for no dream, and the first chime had begun to whisper. Each chime was a reminder, each echo a call to flee.
The spell was fragile, and time now demanded its price.
And so she ran, carrying with her a heart ablaze with love and fear. Midnight drew its curtain, and the dream began to unravel. Midnight drew its curtain, and the dream began to unravel.
She fled not from love, but from the chains of a spell too fragile to last. In her flight, she left behind not her heart, but a sign of where it truly belonged.
One slipper remained, a fragile fragment of magic, a beacon of destiny.
Time unraveled the dream, yet left behind the thread that would weave it again.
And as the last bell tolled, the dream dissolved, leaving only a promise of return.
Magic was fleeting, and its unraveling cow with both terror and sorrow.
The dream that carried her was crumbling beneath the weight of midnight.
She was once again the girl forgotten by the world, yet touched forever by its light. Though the dream had vanished, it left her with a fragile ember, hope.
Even in rags, even in sorrow, she held the light of a promise unbroken.
No matter the shadows, I will find her, the one who carries my heart.
The prince seeks the maiden who fits the glass slipper.
Hope swept across the kingdom, though few knew whose hope it truly was.
For all their splendor, not one bore the light he sought.
Greed wore many faces, but none belonged to the one he longed for. Greed wore many faces, but none belonged to the one he longed for.
She is no one! Ignore her!
Sometimes, the quietest voice carries the truest song.
Truth cannot be hidden, for light always finds its way.
The lost flame was found, burning brighter than ever before. What was broken, love restored. What was hidden, hope revealed.
Love had chosen, not through power nor wealth, but through truth.
And so the flame of hope became the light of a new dawn.
Where love is true, kingdoms rejoice, for hope belongs to all. Even the darkest hearts may find light in mercy.
Magic lives not in spells, but in hearts that dare to hope.
And thus the flame endured, not as a dream, but as a destiny fulfilled. And so the flame of hope burned eternal, lighting not just a kingdom, but every heart willing to believe.